about the two U's. That's what we're talking about.
Oh Lord, and the one of me, I'm sick of.
No, I absolutely know, and I'm glad you're willing to admit that you are. All of you have work to do. I want you to process a bit of information as we are started. There are two U's. Now, I know you have multiple split personality disorder, and you're saying, well, there's 15 me's. True. But there's a you that does not serve you and a you that does. So we have to come up with some definitions real quick, because right now, if you're multitasking, you're not serving you. One of the greatest ways to yes, sir.
I must ask permission to multitask.
Oh, well, yes, because you're probably putting up groceries and
No, what it is, this is an esoteric class, right?
Right.
What is the sport that's the most esoteric sport out there? What sport is more esoteric than any other sport?
Golf.
Golf. Exactly. You put in your mind's eye and then you manifest it.
Yeah.
Well, the British Open is on right now and Tiger's playing.
Okay. Well, you got the multitask.
So I'm listening. I'm going to listen.
Yes.
I got my earbuds in, but I'm going to be watching.
You got to do that.
I'll let you know.
Yes. No, you got to do that for sure. You have to do that.
How old is golf? Wait a minute. First of all, this is the 150th British Open.
Wow.
They're playing at St. Andrews, the original golf course.
Wow.
Guess how old this golf course is? The original golf course. How old is the original golf course?
It's got to be over 150 years.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
469 years old.
So it's older than America.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's incredible.
The course was created in 1552.
1552.
So it's 469 years old.
Wow. That's right.
And they're playing the championship on that course.
That's holy ground. Hallowed ground. Still means
It's
holy.
hallowed ground.
Yeah. Wow.
So you're right, golf, because you're taking from the mental, you're deciding what you want to do, and then you have to manifest it with this little stick and this little ball onto the physical plane. You're taking mentally manifesting physically. So you're very good guess. Golf is the most esoteric.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else. There was nothing else I was gonna think of. You can, yeah, for sure. That's multitask worthy. Let me redefine multitask. If you're doing something that doesn't serve you, because I had said it right before. Yes, golf. Phil loves golf. That serves him.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah. That's the way I meant it. Well, think about it. If you're, so you say, so I can't listen to music while I'm working out. That's multitasking for sure. But it serves you, because walking around the track 18 times with no music will make you not walk around the track no more the next day. That's for sure. So I'm glad that he said that. That was, first off, that was great knowledge to receive, because 469-year-old golf course. That's incredible. I didn't know they were playing golf. I thought they invented golf 10 years ago. No, I didn't. But like everybody else, I came to golf with Tiger Woods. So golf is 20 years old, right? For me, and for the whole. Right. It happened like that when baseball, the home run contest between Griffey Jr. and Sammy Sosa. I mean, not Griffey Jr. That's one person. Mark McGwire, Ken Griffey Jr. and Sammy Sosa brought a whole younger me. I was lucky. I had Tiger Woods and Ken Griffey Jr., Mark McGwire, and Sammy Sosa at the same time. Happened almost at the same time as well. So that was fun. That was fun. It brought me to baseball and golf. Baseball and golf. And we played baseball in the hood. And we call it one hop. Because we can't nobody pitch us. We down to hitting. So you bounce one time, you got to hit it. But we don't play golf in the hood. Nobody's ever pretended golf in the hood. Nobody's ever pretended golf in the hood. I still be out there hack-a-sacking, just messing up the grass. And be out there messing up the grass. I can't drive worth anything. I can putt though. But that's because I was on first dates Putt golf.
Putt golf. Come on.
You know, that's what that is. And putt golf. They didn't let me do that on first dates. Multitasking. Let's rebuild this. Is fantastic if it serves you, even though multitasking doesn't really exist, right? But still, we can use this here. If you're listening to headphones, this is what I do. I play a game, I repeat it all the time. When I know I need to read for 17 hours, I go to my video game, cut the volume all the way down, put on an audio book, and then I concentrate on audiobook because it's just muscle memory with the same video game. That's if you don't understand that, once you beat a video game and have an online version, you're just doing, they got these daily activities. You're just doing these same things over and over. That's multitasking. It serves me because at least 80% of my attention is on the book and not the game. And so I digest 80% of the book versus 0% of the book. That's always worthy. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, in fact, we'll go to my audio library right now, and you'll see exactly how eclectic I am. But that's not the point. The point is not to see how eclectic I am. The point is to see not only how many books do I have, but the type of books that I read. And this is very important. So let's do this. Here is let me set it to 50 because I have a lot of books. So this is 50. I have 8 pages of 50.
But is it just 8?
It might not be just 8. I have no idea. In fact, you know what? That's a good idea, Grace. Let's go to, click on 8 and go to. Let's do that, Grace, because we're going to show you how I started versus, it is 8. Okay. So we'll show you how I started versus how it changed. I love James Patterson. I love Alex Cross. So my first, what is that? 7 books were all Alex Cross series. And then we're going to scroll down pretty fast. Alex Cross again, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I went to the women's version of Alex Cross, love it. Well, that's still the man version. Then even the books most people don't read on Alex Cross. This is book 15. So that's at least 15 right there. Book 16, you see me going in order. Book 17, book 18. And then I caught up with Alex Cross. I was like, man, that sucks. I need something else. It did. So I went to the Women's Murder Club. I was like, hey, you don't have no more books coming out. It was coming out this summer. Well, this is fall. I need it now. So I went to the Women's Murder Club, and you'll see. Wow. You'll see. This is me because I was doing a lot of stuff, and I needed a break. And so I started reading. Like reading is a break for me. Mm-hmm. You see it? 11th book, 12th of never, 13. And then I said, but man, I ran out of the Women's Murder Club. Beat it again. So I need to go to private. This is another one of his series. And this is what you see me doing. This is what you see me doing. And I go through all the private. And then I go, finally, God dog it. I'm done with private. Let's go Michael Bennett now. Well, I found me another one. I'm going to go to Michael Bennett. And then there's more private. And yes, Alex Cross is back. And then, no, it's Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett. And then I get to go back to Michael Bennett. I read out Michael Bennett, Alex Cross. And then I go, all right, fine. I done read 40 books of entertainment. And then I switched to business. I was like, and this what happened. I was like, man, I just realized I'm reading these business books on paper because I would put on the headphones and enjoy the book. Mm-hmm. I would pick up a book and dominate that book. The point of business books is to get my $1 million idea and move. Mm-hmm. And I need to read all these pages because I don't know how many $1 million ideas is in this book. And look, business. Finish that. Scroll down. Page 6. Business. Oh, that's actually esoteric. Essence of success. Business. This is business versus the psychological operations. Business, cognitive behavior therapy, business, quantum physics, money, business. Oh, well, weird. Trade of the Gods, Eric von Daniken. That's weird. That's ancient alien stuff. I just read this for fun because I remember Plato's 5 dialogues and stuff like that. Business. All right, you get the point. Business, evolution, Einstein's relativity, and the quantum revolution. Business. Let's do it again. Come down here. Business. Well, this is synchronicity key. This is esoteric. Business, esoteric, what God said. Business, esoteric, esoteric, business, investing, business. I'm getting dizzy. Business. This is not my book. This is Tempest's book. This is not my book. I did not read Soar, Build Your Vision from the Ground Up. That was Tempest's book. And it's a great book. This is Tempest's book, Darren Grayley. Great book. Business. Quantum physics, there it is. String theory, the complete idiot's guide to string theory. Right? Business. I gotta get back on my James Patterson now. My damn brain hurt. I need to relax again, right?
Alex Cross up
It's Alex Cross up in there. Yeah. You know, got to relax now. Got to relax. And then business. Phil recommended this to me. The Essential Path. Remember, it was one of them days Phil recommended it. I got it, and obviously I read it. Business. Well, Game of Thrones. I actually could not get into it. I'm sorry. And then like fun stuff, business, people's principles, business. I skipped one. One of those was a happy book. One of them other books, Sapiens, business, TED Talks. I was like, man, I want to do a TED Talk. Business. Great courses is obviously the teaching company, business, Einstein, business. Page 3 now. Now I can keep going. Look, video games, business. I'm trying to show you something. Of all my 300 plus business books on Audible, 5 of them are esoteric. I don't practice esoteric things. I just know them. No, pay attention. Don't pay attention to that part. I clearly don't know business. See, that's what you missed. I'm making a major point here. Here's the major point so we can all understand it together. Since Antonio know he got 2 U's, I make sure that bad U is always reading because he's going to do what the hell I say he's going to do. Let's try it again. Since I know sabotager U is going to show up, Renee, in the business world, I keep him busy. Okay.
Okay.
I asked the old preacher one time, why do you do church so much? So you ain't got time to sin if you're always in church. I said, Reverend, that made a lot of sense. I never thought about that ever. I said, that made a lot of sense. Now, of course, psychologically, that's the reason to sin because you forced me to do something. But nevertheless, that's his viewpoint. And I get his viewpoint. I read business so much. Half the time, I don't know if it's my brain or somebody else's brain I done read. I don't even know. I don't, because I know I'm so freaking negative and so ingrained in poverty that if I don't keep myself reading about successful millionaires and billionaires and how they did it, I know I ain't going to do nothing. It's just resonating with anybody.
Yes.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. I know myself.
Absolutely.
Right on.
Yeah, I am a loser. And I know this about myself. I make no mistakes about it. I don't attempt to, she said, I don't read enough at all. I don't attempt to, I'm well over 30 books a month. And that's, I don't say this out loud because nobody ever believes me until you look at my report, my hourly, and that's Audible. That ain't even talking about the books I read in person. like, greatest story never told was an audio book. I had to read that out. I read books.
Mm-hmm.
I just donated 55 books to the prison. Yeah, I bought 2 of them. 53 of them came from my library. Came from my library. I read and I read and I read and I read, because the moment I stop reading Prophet Jerry, I go back to being a loser. I really need y'all to catch this.
Yeah.
So if you're multitasking and that multitasking doesn't serve you, you are wrong right now. That second you has shown up. Now, if that multitasking is you watching golf, which Phil loves, number one, on the original, I was going to say court, because I'm basketball, on an original, I was going to say field, that's football, golf course. I know the word was up there somewhere, Grace. An original course that he's probably never going to see again on television at the British Open. Like this may be a once in a lifetime opportunity. That's a multitasking that serves you well. But if somebody asks you to do something and they're not going to die, if it can be done in 2 hours, they can wait. Well, somebody says working. Is working multitasking? Nope. It's got to be there, don't you? Got to pay them bills, huh? Toilet paper ain't free, huh?
Yeah.
Unless you want to walk around here itchy and sticky, you got to work. You got to work. You have to work. So that's a multitask that serves. But at least while she is working for someone else, she got her headphones snuck in there, a shirt over her hat over her headphones, so can't nobody see, so she can work for herself. So she can work for herself. Y'all get it? So I'm going to ask you for this call, don't do any multitasking that doesn't make you feel
one thing
good. Yeah, you sure can.
It's funny that you said with the headset and covering and having your hair covered it, because my manager one day, she was like, oh Lord, you on your call? Now, any other manager would have been like, get off your headset. You're supposed to be doing this. But she's like, no, Lord, go ahead. I know you can multitask. You can do what you got to do. So it's so funny.
No doubt. Well, you have the reputation of you don't cost me money when you listening. But as long as you don't cost money, you can do whatever you want to do. Because she look at her report,
Amen,
and she goes, well, he keep my bonuses straight. So do whatever you do that lets me hit my bonus every quarter. Whatever let me hit my bonus every quarter, sir, keep doing it. I like that guy, whoever he is. So as she stop hitting the bonus, that conversation gonna change. Mr. Law, we've been meaning to talk to you for quite some time. We've been meaning to talk to you for quite some time. And we've let it go long enough. You got to get those talks. All right, when you have a good reputation, it works. And she clearly runs stuff at home because she ain't try to come to work and try to run stuff. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. Yeah, all of them. So if you're multitasking and it does not make you feel as good as Phil right now, except for driving, that'll make you feel good, but sugar, you got to stay alive. Staying alive makes you feel good. Do that. Just get off the Facebook. It's not. I don't want to point out a single thing because I have a strong point here. I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. That other you has showed up is blocking your prosperity, and it only ever shows up when it's time for you to actually win. This is why you wasn't busy until it was time to have this call. Can y'all see my point now? You wasn't busy until it was time to have this call. You wasn't sleepy till it was time to have this call. Now, if you're on medication, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying?
They call you right before. Now, you know damn well I'm about to get on this call. Don't play with me today. It's Thursday, damn it.
Yeah. No, it's 100% right. And we don't realize, but we're attracting, right? Your sabotager is your dominant attraction. And your sabotager is saying, universe, you hold everything until I'm busy. Once I need something, make sure I have more reason to complain why I don't have something. So send me all my distractions. Some of y'all been trying to write a book for 5 years. Every time you sit down, hold on, let me just check my phone real quick. Ooh, let me check another one. Before you know it, you on Instagram. Didn't even know, damn, how did I get here?
Yes.
And if you fool around and go into the great black hole that is TikTok, you just lost half a day. And all that every time TikTok.
Start out, it'd be daytime, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. 1 a.m. You look up. TikTok had you in the bathroom using the restroom for 45 minutes. Ain't squeezed out nothing. you just in there. You just in there. Oh, fine. Let me finally use this restroom. They getting on my nerves, knocking on this door. Like,
proving what you are right about now, full of hot air.
Yeah, 2-bedroom.
Right there in that moment.
You got the whole bathroom locked up. 15 people trying to use the restroom. Been walking around seeing if the light on. Yeah, it's light on. She's still in. You know, every time she go in there, she gonna be in there all day.
That's our quiet time. That bathroom, that's a quiet time.
And I'm not mad at you. I'm not telling you that anything that's wrong. What I am telling you though is, and all of you deep down, you know this. As soon as it's time for you to do something for you that you know is important to you, that other you show up.
Yeah.
You're speaking well, Antonio.
Y'all know I told you this morning. Like my ankle hurt right now. It do right around my Achilles. And my other you was like, don't break your Achilles, man. You know, don't do that. Don't tag. Don't do that. Don't get out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get out there. It's gonna be too hot. I'm gonna start sweating. My body's immediately gonna say, we don't like being out here. And I'm gonna say, we staying out here. My body gonna go, fine. Here's some endorphins, so you get rid of all that pain you got. And after 100 steps, that body gonna be real loose. It work all the time, but it's so hard, Arshia, to get to that 100 steps, because that other me be like, let me tell you all the smart, intelligent ways why we should not work out today.
Listen.
Way number one, it has a whole lecture for me. I mean, having 2-hour conversations in my head about how I shouldn't do something for me, instead of spending that 2 hours of brain power doing something for me. And I can't be the only one. I'm doing well. I can't be the only one. I am
not the only one.
You are not.
No, you are not.
I am, by all purposes, a high performer. That means my sabotager must meet me at high performance. The better you are, the better your sabotager becomes.
My God.
You think millionaires are sabotaging at $20 levels? No, that's not sabotage. No. Let's embezzle money. $3 billion. Go to jail for life. Come on. However great you are is how great your sabotager is. And your sabotager is so. Napoleon Hill tried to tell you this. He just says it in a different way. He says every failure has the equal opportunity for opportunity. Bad in quotes, but you get the point. He said no, it does, but it's the same thing. However great are she got like 15 master's degrees, 2 of them, something stupid, whatever she got is crazy. She got 2. She got more master's degrees. She got more degrees than me. I only got 2. I only went to school twice. She went to school like 5 times. She did. She got like an associate's and a bachelor's. And
I do. And certification.
See, I went to school twice. Back to back. No breaks. And get all this done at once.
I want to get a doctorate degree, but I stopped that. I'm like, I don't need this shit.
I wanted a doctorate so bad. And then they was like, you're a millionaire. Huh? Oh, I'm not going back to school. That's exactly what happened.
Hello.
That's exactly what happened. I'm not doing that. They're not going to get my money. Now, go ahead, say no mic.
Our pastor just texts and say, "Hey, any luck?"
Oh,
I want me to tell him, "Hey, he's teaching the class right now."
I'll have to come. It'll have to be after I go back. See, this is a great prime example. A pastor want me to hook up the TVs. What time they start?
His address is at 2:30.
Oh, crap. And what time is this over? I had to hit him up on my way. So I'm teaching it to 12:30, and I had to hit him up on my way out to go get the boys to take them to the park to go work out because the sabotager would love to go do that. But then being successful at fixing his problem, I become a bad father.
Good job.
At, you know what I'm saying? At my problem. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. So I would do my best to get it on the way out. I'll do my best to get on the way out.
Can I get in this space right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a little bit. I just want a little bit. And I just want to say, don't leave me this way. Don't you understand? I need this class within my life. Don't leave me this way.
Now, who sing that? Because I remember that tune. That's
Alma Houston.
The Commodores or something like that.
I forgot.
Yeah, the Commodores or something. Somebody like that. I don't know. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes. Listen, Yolanda told herself this week what she was not going to do this week. The sabotager then said, okay. And everything she said she was not going to do, she did. Let me tell you how this works. How many of you just yesterday, you said, today I'm going to get this accomplished?
Me?
How'd that work out for you?
I'm going to tell you how it worked out, right? I said, okay, I'm working out 3 days a week. But I said, and Antonio said, I can't be average, right? I can't be vibrating at pigeon level, okay?
Mm-mm.
So I said, Arshia, I know your group is working out 3 days a week, but we're going to step it up. We're going to do it on Monday to Friday. Good. And then we're going to increase it an hour because Beyonce worked out for 3 hours. So Arshia can't be doing this 30-minute stuff. But guess what? Layla want to wake up and do some TikTok. Waking me up doing TikTok. So what we was doing some TikTok. By the time I went to sleep, it was time. If that bell was like, I was like, damn, time to get up.
That other you was like, no, wait a minute now. So did you make it up, or did you act like Antonio and had a good argument and listened to the argument? Which Antonio showed up?
Look, on Monday I didn't do it. On Wednesday I lifted weight.
Okay, good. So that money got you. And listen, no, thank you for transparency. Because what happens is that one day missed is going to get her out that routine enough to where it takes her from, I was going to be at my target weight goal, I'll be in her in 7 months. Now I'll be there in 27 months. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. This is honestly not true. So I was with somebody yesterday and I watched them work out. Do 3 mile walk. They can't, because we're not the only people out there. Mm-hmm. They can't run just yet because of how you, I don't know if you ever tried, but you got like shin splints. Mm-hmm. Like if you're wearing the wrong shoes, you got high arches, you got low arch shoes or something like that, them shins start to burn. Mm-hmm. Yes. And they was like, man, I feel like I said, well, you can't be running there. You got to wait, you drop some of that weight. And then, so they walk 3 miles every day. And I'm impressed. And I watch them get some biscuits and then pour some syrup in the, it was clever too. They like poked a hole in their joint. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Put a hole in there and I watched the tip I watched him tip the thing open, and I watched him pour it up in there. And I say, nah, put my church finger up.
Buttermilk biscuits.
I say, yeah. I said, with syrup. Buttermilk biscuits with syrup. And it was them big ones too. You know, like yeah. They were, and you can tell they cooked them golden soft brown too. Because it took no effort to
my mama biscuits brown.
They turned that biscuit to a jelly-filled donut. You hear me? I mean, I'm telling you. And I said to myself, I should say something. And I said, no, free will. I said, let me just ask. Like, can I say something? Can I get some advice? Which I don't ever give. It's up to you. Yeah, sure. I was like, the biscuit itself is 120 calories. At best, your 3-mile walk burnt 120 calories. At best. Mm. So as soon as you ate the biscuit, you eliminated your walk. Mm. But when you put the syrup in it, and I see 2 biscuits, when you finish eating these 2 biscuits with that syrup in it, you shouldn't even work out this week. Your one meal is going to take away 5 of your walks this week. And they looked at me and they looked at me and they said, so you blanking up. You done ruined my whole meal. You done ruined my you want people that blow people highs too, ain't you? I swear to God, I'm joking. You blew my whole meal. I'm gonna finish this one though. I'm gonna finish this one, but I'm mad at you. But I'm gonna finish this one because I ain't finna waste no food. And I remember saying to myself, I swear to God, I'm not joking. And I remember saying to myself, yep, I respect I'm not finna waste no food because me or mama said don't waste no money now. We ain't got no money. You think money grow on trees? I get it. But I remember saying to myself, yep, that's 5 days wasted. Plus, they're going to continue to use, I'm not going to waste no food as an excuse not to lose weight or release weight. Now, I'm not talking about them. And we laugh. I'm saying, look how logical they made that argument. Mm-hmm. I spend my money on this. I'm not fit to. Okay, let's try it this way. Did you spend your money on cancer? Did you spend your money on diabetes?
I damn sure did.
Because when I switch it around to what you're really causing in yourself, is that $7 worth having your kids not have a mother in their, well, I have no idea how old their kids are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not telling you they're wrong. Neither am I not telling you that I want Reese's peanut butter cups right now, all over my face.
I wanted some yesterday.
I want to rub my lips on Reese's peanut butter. I want to eat Reese's peanut butter cups so much that when I walk around the hot sun, I smell it on my mustache. I want to smear it right here. So you ladies don't understand that, but we can, whatever we ate, we could still kind of smell it. So when we like kiss down on the neck and we like, man, I still smell you, because it's on our mustache. Our mustache hold that, like body odor, your hair hold. That's why you gotta keep yourself shaved. We got mustache in the beard. We can still smell it. I want to walk around. Ooh, it's Reese's peanut butter cup.
You can have the peanut butter.
I can't have nothing of I can't have the letter R until I know I'm not addicted. Until I know I'm not addicted to Reese's peanut butter cups no more. I gotta avoid the letter E and everything about it.
All right, now I got it.
Because my personality is compulsive. Yeah. If I do cocaine, I'm doing cocaine. If I'm in the army, I am, you stupid civilians, like I'm like super army. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a fire and brimstone preacher, all y'all going to hell but me.
You going all in.
Whatever I do is crazy compulsive, Yes, you ought to watch me sneeze.
Oh my
Hot
goodness.
shoo! Fight the devil, right? I need to while I'm sneezing because it's just my body is addicted to adrenaline, and everything I need to do, I need to overdo. Like my drug addiction is a constant surge of adrenaline. Just, and when you know that about yourself, you know what not to do. That's why some of y'all the same way. This is why you can't, when you walk inside, as soon as you walk inside, you cut on the lights, you cut on the TV and the radio. Because your body is like, it's too quiet in here.
Yep.
We need stimulation. Yep. And you don't realize chemically, you're actually addicted to adrenaline. And just peace and quiet kills you.
My God.
Peace and quiet kills you. Yes. Grace can't sit in no quiet room. You can't do it. That is true. That is true, sugar. That is true. So I want you to think about that. Our self-sabotager, the second you, is real slick. You know, the old folks say the greatest thing the devil ever did was convince you the devil don't exist. The greatest thing your sabotager ever did was convince you don't have one. Oh, it do slick things. This is what it do. It say, you need to get to work. All right, just give me 5 more minutes. Tracy's like, that's me. So just give me 5 more minutes. No, come on now. You need to come on.
I feel like for the last 30 minutes, you've been all up in my dang on business. Have you been telling what I've been doing or whatever going on? Like for real.
Right?
You are all up in my business. My daughter is in here listening, and everything you saying, she turning around pointing to me like, you guilty of that? The whole I spend my money on this, you gonna eat it, you go. But I realized that got passed down from previous generations, and I didn't pass it to her, and she's like, yeah, mama, you do that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guilty.
You're right. You know, we'll be getting this stove. You know, we all know the rest. We all know what come out of that.
Don't ask for nothing.
Touch that.
Right. Not ask for nothing.
Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing.
We gonna be in
And out. That's not procrastination. Really, I just thought about that. That's not actually procrastination. Every time I keep saying I procrastinate. It's not procrastination. It's that the second version of me. That all of a sudden gets tired and weak and all that kind of stuff.
All of a sudden, that second version of you is allergic to prosperity. Yep. Let me tell you, you can. That second version of you. This moment somebody start talking positive, you start getting sleepy.
Yep. Guilty.
Man, I wish I had somebody right there. Okay. Yeah, you get real sleepy. As soon as it's time to grow, you be like, man, I don't know why I can't stay up. Right. Because your sabotager said, we'll take over from here, Grace. Don't even worry about it. Because you like us. And let me tell you something. That second you will never go down without a fight.
Listen, I be wanting
anything living is gonna kill to stay alive. That second you be like, I'm gonna give you a lot of examples right now about the second version of you. You know, you said you want to get rid of your stomach. There's nothing in your refrigerator that gets rid of your stomach.
Or if there is something that's good in your refrigerator, you'll say, well, I need to go ahead and eat this and eat out because it's not in the house.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling y'all, look, I'll tell you, I know what it's like to be in my lifetimes. I have been an abuser. And I be with Tracy. Me and Tracy's a good woman. She treats me well. She treats me so well, her daughter see how well she treats me. Mm-hmm. But I'm mean to Tracy. And I know I'm supposed to apologize. And in my head, I say I was probably wrong. And I say to myself, I need to go apologize to Tracy. And that sabotage to come out and say, no, the hell you not. No, you're not. Because you remember what she did last time? She deserved it. Or Well, if you apologize, she's gonna do it to you, so don't do it.
Wow.
Just go ask her if she wants something to eat.
Come on, Black people.
You hungry?
That sound like my husband.
And that's the apology.
I mean, Antonio, is it really somebody's fault if we subliminally put it out there, and if they don't hear that, that's their fault.
See?
I put it out there in my mind. Okay, Jay's supposed to hear me when I put it telepathically in the air.
In the air.
That's right. He's supposed to pick that up.
That's
right.
One.
It's in the Bible. He's supposed to hear it.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's in there, man. I saw it's in the New Testament.
It's in there. It's in the air. It's in the Bible. Now, don't be a preacher of the word and not know the word.
That's right. You got to be a doer. That's right.
Come on, Renee.
I had to do it.
That's lost language. You know I apologize.
It's there.
It was in my spirit. You saw.
I give you an extra biscuit.
You saw me pick up your shirt. I cleaned your clothes, didn't I?
There you go. I did, right?
You know I like a house clean, and I let you keep your little house, your little section dirty. That was my apology. That was my apology.
That's right. Your little section. That your only section.
That's right.
Section right there.
That's
the biscuit with the syrup in there. You know what I'm saying?
And I look over that section every chance I get, just because I don't have to get mad at you. That's me apologizing. Taquita said we all full of, you understand. That's that sabotaging. We think sabotaging is vicious. That's second you. If it does something that does not serve you, that is vicious. It's vicious. If you do something, now she'll put something in chat that really makes sense. Or some people use sex to make up. That is so good. That's so good. I'm not gonna apologize to you. I'm gonna make real good, sweet LOVE. Well, her daughter can spell. Never mind. Anyway, sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. The deal is, yeah, Tracy's daughter can spell. She just graduated. Oh shucks. She can spell and she got people in here that slide in her inbox right now. They in her inbox right now. Please recognize that when Paul said, every time I desire to do good, evil is always present, Paul wasn't talking about, at least only talking about the devil out there. Paul talking about that one in here. Every time I say I'm gonna write this book, well, you know what? I got to make sure the company is straight. That happened to Antonio Theodore Smith every day. Every day I say, I'm going to write a chapter. And every day a fire is there and I got to put it out. Here's the deal, y'all. Them fires going to show up every day. But my sabotagers say, but I didn't want you to write the book. You don't believe in yourself anyway. What you doing crossing genres? Wow. Ain't nobody gonna buy that book. Wow. You finna spend 16 years of your life practicing for something that you know you shouldn't be doing just to get disappointed. Let me protect you. Can't get disappointed if you don't do it.
Watch yourself.
The whole time, Prophet Jay, I ain't did nothing but talk about me all call. Come on, Law.
Do you think we'd be channeling those fires, like we'd be wishing and wanting so therefore we don't have to do it?
Absolutely. Thank you for speeding this up, because remember, everything in your life you attracted. The problem is your sabotager is more dominant than your real self. Your sabotager has become your real self. That's why the fires come up. Antonio's secret desires is for the fires to come up. Secret. Now, Tracy, you're more than welcome. Your daughter can have all this call-in information, all of them. You know, since you in good standing, she's in good standing. You know, 2 for 1. She can have all of it. She all right. She can be at the Bureau of Dominant Speakers too. She can do all of it. Whatever she want to do. Yeah, come on, y'all clap for her daughter.
Whoop, whoop.
Tell her Tracy paid it all. So she could, so more than welcome. Don't bother me whatsoever. But she trying to be nice. I want to share the password. The girls get her. You know, all right. She's all right. We're gonna make her a millionaire. I got you next, Renee. My sabotager hides it masquerades itself as protection. The truth is, I just don't want to win. No. See, we don't like to admit this stuff though. See, we start saying, well, if I just don't look stupid, it'll be better. No, that's not the truth. That's a strong side effect of the truth. The real truth is you need to blame everybody else on why it didn't work, so you truly don't feel like a failure. Because as long as you fail because they did it, you're not a failure. That's so tough, y'all.
It is.
That's tough. As long as I can blame sugar, as long as I can blame the white man, I could blame the economy, I could blame gas prices, or I could blame we I don't know why we do this. Oh my God, this fictional. I don't know what happened. What is that? I just don't understand why this never worked out. What is, there is no force working against you, Craig. Y'all do it all the time. You know what I'm talking about? You do it all the time. All the time you go, and listen, this is how we do it. This is how me and Damali and Deanna do it, because y'all saved. Me and Damali and Deanna, we do it like this way. I don't know. I don't know why I can't be a better person. See, y'all see that. Y'all don't want to keep it real with me. You say you like me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
It gotta be something.
I've been like this my whole life. So we make up this logical, fictional, something's wrong. I was born the wrong way on some level. Because there's no way in hell, Tracy, that I could say I'm the problem. Oh no, I'm not the problem. God is the problem. See, we don't like saying it that way, but every time we say something wrong with me, we saying God ain't never made a mistake but me.
My God.
Yeah. Them two U's is real. Them two U's is real. I know people. I'm so glad Tracy's daughter grown. I'm about to see grow. Okay, I'm so glad, because I'm sure about to say something. I know a men who want to increase their libido. There you go. That was a good word. That was a good word. See that? I'm growing. I am growing, Arshia. I am growing. I am growing. I am growing. On somebody else's platform, that's what I would have said. On my platform, I say what I want to say. Actually, I say what I want to say on their platforms too. But
Tracy said she need to hear all of it.
She need to hear all good, because if I know I lost as a man a whole inch, y'all grown, because I gained weight, because that's circulation. I need you to get that my member is running off of blood circulation. And if my blood ain't circulating the way it should be circulating, I'm losing inches. And I don't know a man on the planet that's willing to just say, yeah, I love losing inches. I ain't never seen that man ever. And yet I still won't put down the Reese's peanut butter cups. So let me tell you, I'm trying to tell you, as a male ego, to know you sabotaging the very definition of what a male ego sits on, and we still do it, yeah, that sabotage is strong. That I can't give it to you more really than that. When you know you messing up your whole sex life. And in 10 years, this thing just ain't gonna be working. You say, well, they make medicine for that. Okay. How about you just like don't need it though? That's an option. Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, men. I'm just talking to the men right now. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get you one of them good looking women like Adrian, and all that medicine you on, it ain't gonna let you arrive. So now she can't be pleased, because she can't never please you. And I know 13 men going through that problem right now.
Now I told you to leave me out of these calls.
I know 13.
Market for that.
You are lying.
I'm not. You cannot achieve orgasm land full of all the medications.
But isn't that no? Okay, so you want you? I think being nice says there's a self-sabotager in this. What if these are the conscious decisions that you're really making?
No doubt.
And it's you. Like,
No doubt.
You know what I mean? It's not the sabotage. You believe, I don't know what you believe, but you believe whatever you believe, and then you do it because of that.
So that sabotage is just gangster. That's just a gangster sabotage. That's an Al Capone version of sabotage. Like we shooting the bank in the open.
And I'm sitting here and I ain't moving. Like
that's Queen Latifah and set it off.
Okay. At the end.
At the end. At Queen Latifah and set it off. Because remember, if we're doing something that does not serve us and we don't like where we are doing it on purpose. And we won't say we don't love ourselves, but our actions say we don't love ourselves. And the crazy part about this, y'all, only 1% of this world gets that together.
Bishop.
Yes, sir.
You're telling the truth, because every day I will say, y'all know that we're trying to, be vegan and eat healthy and eat right and stuff. But every day I say, I'm giving up the chips. Before Renee get off of work good, I'm taking.
She not even off work good, huh?
I got so mad yesterday. I worked out. I did Paint 2020.
You did a good job too.
A burger and some fries. The fries were hot. The burger wasn't even like I wanted it. How I ordered it was cold. When they said, that must be telling you something. I'm sabotaging my own self, because it's like, damn, I want something good. I ordered pizza the other day, and usually they come like 30 minutes. This pizza didn't come like an hour and 10 minutes. I don't have a microwave. I can't reach the stove to put the pizza back in the stove, so I had to eat it cold.
Cold pizza. Man. God is trying you great.
But here we go. Go ahead, Jay. Tell him what I told you.
Come on,
when you're like, I'm thinking about having pizza. Go ahead and tell him what I told you. Go ahead.
He said, don't order it until I leave.
That's right. I won't participate in it.
Yes.
That's real,
and then,
though, right?
And he asked me yesterday, do you want some fries? No, I don't. We had some vegan fish, and I heated some of that, and we had some dairy-free mac and cheese, and that went into my stomach yesterday.
I know. And let me tell you, she was full for 5 minutes.
That's it.
Hey, I drank some water. I drank some water. It filled me up.
Yeah. At this point, hand that for me down so I don't break this chair trying to lean over. At this point, let me tell you the truth. I keep one of these here. I keep one in my man cave. Wherever I frequent, I got a gallon of water. Just wait. Because let me tell you what I was doing. I left my water at the house. That sabotage, Adrian, that sabotage is so cold. That sabotage, I left my water at the house. Sabotage, you intentionally made me 5 minutes later than what I wanted to be so I could leave it at the house. Now, I don't have a soda problem no more. I got rid of that. But now let me go ahead. just gonna get that tea. You know, that tea is healthy, full of sugar. You know, just whatever it may be. Or so I get unsweetened tea. Whatever. Either way, it ain't what I said I was going to do. And that don't serve me. Because when you put your word out into the universe and you do not fulfill it, the universe punishes you for that. Sugar Bibles say it is better to not have made a vow.
Yeah.
Although, right? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's better to not have made a vow. You do better off not making a vow at all than making a vow and not keeping it. That's in her Bible. And let me tell you what, you're right, Asian. Let me tell you why that's so cold. Because forget the fact for a moment that all scripture is God breathed, according to Christians, and which I'm not going to disagree with that. These folk in 4,500 BC was on some knowledge. In 2000 BC, they was saying, hey, this universe don't like when we don't keep our word. And we just figured that out at 40 years old in the 21st century. With no Google, no electricity. I don't know if you understand how the old times work. You would be lucky. First off, you'd be lucky to live to 80. That was rare. Secondly, you would be lucky if you got to take a bath every 5 years. You were a king or a queen if you got to eat meat. $75% of your income went to bread. That's the truth. So every time Phil tell y'all are richer than all the kings and queens and everything, you are. You are. This little space gadget you got called an iPhone or a smartphone, that's the future. You are genuinely richer than everybody else who has come before you. And that sabotager say, nah, we don't want to be rich.
It does.
I do not want to go and run around this park. Let me tell you how my day goes. First off, I'm in the United States of Texas.
Listen.
If you think that's inappropriate, come to Texas. You will see how we truly believe that the rest of y'all are crazy.
Outside of the country.
It is. There's Texas and not Texas. That's how we look at the map. Texas and Lone Star State. We've been saying Lone Star State since forever. We grew up thinking, will every 2 years we threaten to succeed. The only reason we ain't doing it right now because our Congress only meet every 2 years. They meet every 2 years. We have a biannual, however you say it, because we don't like government in Texas. Every 2 years they get together. I need you to receive. When your constitution say, don't y'all meet every year, I don't want to see y'all. And you got 4-year-olds knowing the Lone Star, we the Lone Star State. I need you to get this as the United States of Texas. For one, I'm finna go to the park where everybody got a gun in heat that was not my grandmother heat when she was growing up.
Listen.
Then what's getting ready to happen? My middle child will try to act like a middle child. I don't let him do it. I don't let him do it. I don't let him do it. Every time he try to do it. So I'm gonna have to handle that. My big child, he's just gonna be quiet. And the little girl is gonna want the basketball, she's gonna want her scooter, and she's gonna want to go to the park, the other part of the park, the part of the park with the slides and stuff. So every time I get into a rhythm, she gonna sit there and pout in the middle of the court, waiting for me to fix it. And I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They're gonna say, Daddy, something wrong with Aaron. And I already know it's time for me to pay attention to Aaron. And I'm gonna have to go over there and watch her slide and give her 50 compliments while she's sliding. This is all facts. Then the middle child gonna see that.
Uh-oh.
And now he gonna want some water. And during water time, he gonna tell me a story about some game I don't know nothing about. And the oldest gonna be, he gonna look and he gonna say, they weird.
It's you.
Yeah, he is absolutely. They're weird. And after I do all that, Adrian, I gotta get back into a rhythm.
Wow.
And then they mama gonna be with us. And she gonna be walking her 3 miles. And I'm gonna do all that. And I'm gonna still have to somehow find my way after managing 4 different personalities, taking 16 breaks to get my 3 miles in.
Wow.
There is nothing about this I feel like doing today. Yet in 2.5 hours, I will start that journey. Then smell like full court dog breath, be sweating from head to toe, and then have to take some sort of shower. I might do it here in the office. That might be much easier. And then my brain gonna kick in differently. And you know what it's gonna say. Adrian smart. Just cancel class. You tired as hell. I think you 50 shades darker. You see, I told you not to go out there on your ankle. You dehydrated. And then I'm gonna go do something that's gonna frustrate the hell out of me. Now, when you're frustrated, hot, hungry, and tired, and you just got out the shower and still sweating, you're not trying to have nobody frustrate you. As a matter of fact, Deanna could breathe and I'm gonna get frustrated. She ain't gotta do nothing. It's just gonna happen because I'm hot, I'm hungry, I'm sweaty, I'm clean, and now I'm not clean no more because my adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm dropping all this weight, so my metabolism is sky high, and it just keeps me sweating for no reason, and all this stuff. And then my whole brain's gonna say, "Now, Antonio,
Come on, sabotager.
let me give you all the logical reasons why everybody in here has you messed up. First off, check your email. Let's see if some things got done. Did you get paid?" They'll be like, "Nope." Ask Grace if she finished what she told you was going to do. Grace going to say, "Nope. See, I told you. If you stop working out, things can get done." Ask Deanna if she finished. And Grace, she's going to say, "Well, I finished, but see," and I'm looking for the but. Like, it doesn't matter what they say, Adrian. The sabotager is looking for something. They can say it all correctly. I'm looking for the weakest point in the argument to trip on. I'm trying to tell y'all how this works. I don't care about facts. I care about show me the weakness so I can justify being a loser and blame you. Because writing that chapter, that's not what we want to do. Teaching that class isn't what we want to do. What we want to do is blame others for not doing what we really want to do. And every day, I got to fight that little loser.
Oh, God.
And if I got to do it, and I'm your mentor, I don't know what the hell going on in your head, but it ain't pretty.
It damn sure ain't.
It's not pretty. You too old to be learning this new thing right here, right? I don't know what y'all say, but I know what you say has to at least be even with what I say, because like attracts like.
Yeah.
And if I'm the biggest sabotager in the room, then we having a contest. Y'all can't follow me, someone who suffered with imposter syndrome, and be a self-sabotager, and you don't have these qualities in you, because you would be with somebody else. Like attracts like. And if Tracy's daughter is hearing me, she the same way. And if any of your kids is hearing me, they the same way. And how we show up to anything is how we do everything. That's just what it is. That's never going to change. So how do you handle this? You admit to yourself, sabotage, it is what it is. And then you got to borrow from Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. Count 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just do it. Because once you're in there, your body gonna say, fine, fine, Renee. I watched probably for the second half of second half of, I got you next, Renee. For the second half of Pain 2020, I had him in my pocket. That's why I stopped commenting. He was on, I could hear him, and I'm running. And I keep my phone, this big old phone in my pocket because it counts my little steps.
Yeah.
And it got my little miles. I need to know.
That's it.
In fact, I had, for 2 minutes, I set it down, I start running again. I said, ooh, get my phone.
Listen.
I did 100 steps and it ain't on.
I know, right? I'm the same way. Yes.
Go get my phone. I need my steps on me, right? I need my steps on me. We are two people. And most of the time, that other you don't want you to do nothing but be comfortable. And Denzel Washington, ease is a greater threat to prosperity than hardship. I'm gonna pull it up. Come on, Renee, go ahead.
I just wanted to back it up because I know I hope you guys know I was being silly about the forgiveness part. But I had to do it. But a lot of times we in the mornings, let me close the door because I hear my echo. Is sometimes in the mornings when it's time to get up for crazy weird news, and I'll be like, sometimes I'm like, man, I don't feel like getting up, and I'll go ahead and I just say, Renee, get up. And I just feel like, all right, let me get up. Let me get myself together. But it's easy, very, very easy you have to fight that every day. I constantly am like, I could always, not write this or not look for this client or not even put myself out there with this, knowing good and well that I got this gift that I need to be using and I need to be full-fledged in. But then I'm like, well, what about the stuff you got to do around the house, Renee? What about this? What are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna do for dinner? There's other stuff that you could be doing for your husband, but I'm like, but I've got this gift in me. And so I need to be using that, and nothing's going to happen if I don't get off my big old butt and do it. So a lot of times we really have to be careful, because I know sometimes I've thought to myself coming in the house, especially now that Jay is staying up in his wheelchair more, and I'm like, shut up, Jay. And I have to, sometimes I come home and one time there was stuff on the floor, and I said, Jay, I was like, Jay been up. Jay, I could tell Jay's been in here because stuff is on the floor. And sometimes you would be like, and like sometimes that other person come out and be like, man, I gotta clean up some more. And then Jay will be like, hey, Queen. And I'll be like, sometimes I'll kind of look over at him and be like, yeah, I thought it was good, but now I gotta clean up some more. But you really have to be careful with that and just be like, hey, and not be tripping about stuff, because sometimes things fall. Okay, let's just be honest. Sometimes I drop stuff and it doesn't make any difference if Jay drops stuff. It's just be understanding and pick it up and don't worry about it.
A woman making a mistake? That has never
I make mistakes all the time. I could go around here saying that I'm perfect and everything is perfect, but Renee is not. But it's a lot of times just being like, we can't just automatically assume that if I do something that's wrong and saying, well, I put it out there, Jay's supposed to hear it, and if he don't hear it, then it's okay. I'll hush him up and I'll give him a kiss and he'll still love me. And that's not love, that's abuse.
Well, fair enough.
That's abuse, yo. So I mean, it's not easy sometimes, but if you in a relationship with people, you got to have those uncomfortable talks, and it don't necessarily change how you feel about each other, but it does. You need to attack it at the root where it is and just be like, okay, and come to a mutual, because it be those small things that destroy stuff because you ain't talked about it.
Yeah,
and I can't be like, Jay, I love you and all this. And then I'll be like, ugh. I'll tell Jay sometimes, I was like, I thought you was throwing shade at me, yo. I thought you was because that's how I took it. I know my perception might have been wrong, but I still feel like you was throwing shade, bro.
You ain't got to tell me. I know all about the get on me sessions.
But we got to talk about it sometimes. It's ugly sometimes, but sometimes you have to go through the ugly to be able to get to the wonderful and the sunshininess. But I'm not saying that, you know, we be like I Cantina version 2.0 or the gospel version, but I'm just saying is sometimes you got to have those discussions and be like, because nobody is right, nobody is wrong, but you just got to keep it real. And I'm always fighting that sabotager that always wants to rise up, and I think that's in everything, in my relationship, in my writing, and everything. But I gotta get up.
Yep. No,
I can't stay here. I gotta get up. I gotta lose weight too, Antonio. I want one stomach. Yep. So I want one. And I'm looking forward to my one.
It's funny.
One stomach. I want my one. It's coming down too. That second one's coming down. But
I never heard that before.
You know,
that is funny. I never heard that before in my life.
You never will again because I'm weird. But yeah, that's it. I was just like, right. Man, I'm always fighting it, but I just gotta push and say, Renee, get up and just get up and do.
Well, okay. So here's a crazy thing. I'm gonna give our shit and then Prophet Jerry next. And just I mean, here's the crazy thing. I have not said anything about anybody but myself.
You talk to all of us. No, I'm just
but you know what I'm saying?
You was talking because I felt it was coming right at me too.
Some of y'all start multitasking, right? I caught Deanna, right, and all the stuff like that. You know, I don't know what the hell Grace doing or whatever. But here's the deal. Some of y'all, one of y'all, two of y'all, you like offended on a conversation that's pure comedy the whole time, and ain't nobody said a word about you at all. That second you has been present this entire conversation. Like you are literally rubbed the wrong way.
Not this time.
You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to get there. I need you to get that. If you ever want to know what the second you look like, observe your reactions.
It's all right, because you know what? Truth be told, this is fact. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't holding back no punches, because I'm going to say this right here.
Come on.
I don't care what nobody say. A rump roast is rubbed all kind of ways.
Fair enough.
But in the end, it's just right.
That's right.
I don't care what nobody say. If you mess up a rump roast, that's the problem.
Almost impossible.
And that is where we at right here.
Yeah.
All up in here.
No, that's good. That was a really good. I'm gonna remember that because she's right. Since I know how to cook, she's at. Yeah, some of y'all have no. For those of you who don't know how to cook, allow me to help you.
I'm about to say,
because I could actually see that in my head. So
a big pile of beef that you rip apart if you really wanted to taste. If you want, because I know Sandra. Huh?
It's pulled pork before you pull it.
I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. Because if I want you to eat my roast, I need flavor, not just be on. Because me and Sandra don't play that. We don't want this on the top to where you get up in there and it's got a nice cut.
You gotta say it.
You know what I'm saying? First off, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't put 6 to 12 eggs in my rump roast because I want that season to stick all over the place. For one, I done seasoned it too much 5 times. Why? Because I know when I slow cook it, all that juice gonna fall off. But I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna wrap mine in foil. I'm gonna wrap mine in foil while I put it in a crock pot. And
you better wrap it in foil.
And I'm talking about your grandmother crock pot, that dark black one with the blue specks that we all got. You know, that's too big to go in the refrigerator, so we flip the top upside down so the handle won't go. So we slide it in there. Don't fool me now.
Amen.
You know, yeah. We gotta have the grease all on top of the top. You know what I'm saying? But I want because I know that stuff will rub off. So me and Sandra, we rip it apart. This is what Sandra was trying to tell you. We rip it apart. Some of y'all getting ripped apart. Then we smash two pieces together. Go on, baby. Come on back. That's what Sandra's talking about. That's what Sandra's talking about.
Amen. That's what they say in the end. You heard me.
That's it. Look, when you bland and all dull right now in one area, Sandra, slap some seat. Get some of this anointing over you. And then we got all these 16, 25 divided pieces, and we put it together. And by the time it come out, you one whole. I may have ripped it up 25 times.
Community.
but you taste better because you've been ripped up.
Come on.
That's what Sandra is saying. That's for those of you who can't cook.
You better know I'm dancing about that. I'm so, you know what? Well,
you know, I speak your language. That's why
that's what makes it good.
That's why I always understand you. And that's so can you understand that you've heard me and you've been rubbed the wrong way? And Sandra said, don't worry about it, y'all. Rub the wrong way. Now we all gonna come out good at the end of this call. That's what she's saying. Yeah. But please know, if you got offended by me, I ain't said nothing about you. I have called myself. I told you I was a loser. I told you I don't feel like dealing with my damn kids. I did. And I told you why I don't feel like dealing with these kids. And I told you what I know they're gonna do. Yeah, I did. I literally got on this microphone and said my kids get on my nerves. Let me tell you how.
And you ain't do nothing but prove the frequency, the juices is up. You better.
Yeah. Hey, who want to be out there in hot sun drinking water that's as warm as camel spit?
Oh.
Yeah, ain't no ice cubes out no Texas. Ain't no ice cubes lasting nowhere. You get an ice cream. You got 5 seconds for that ice cream to start running down them fingers. You got 5 seconds tops in Texas. You do. I'm not telling you not to be offended. I am telling you that your second you has been listening to me the whole time, saying, "Get that out of here. We will not. I'm gonna be here in present." And your second you is gonna say, "But I was here though. Why you won't acknowledge why I was here?" That's what Pretty was trying to tell you earlier. I showed up at the last minute and I made it look good though. You don't see how hard I'm working at this last minute. That's what she was telling you in the other call. That second you is a real problem. Yes. And it represents most of you. That's why you got the harvest you got. You don't have your harvest. You got second you harvest. And that's why you don't like what you got. And God forbid, get ready, Arshia, if real you and second you start sowing seeds at the same time. Let me tell you what that looked like. It finally start working and it finally start breaking apart at the same time. Like Dad said, it's a mixed harvest. And you go, see,
I said a mixed damn harvest.
She said a mixed damn harvest. That's when you go, man, every time I try, something happened. Yeah, because both you and the other you was planting.
Wow. And
that's why. Go ahead, say it to get out to you.
And you still got the harvest coming up from the other you when you planting as the better you. So even if you are you completely, I was gonna say, excuse me, the person you used to be that planted seeds, or the person that the other you still got a harvest coming up, even though this you is planting. So either way, you fuck both ways.
Yeah. Both ways.
And some gotta fall off. Some gets left because you don't want that. That's why it's pulled off.
So this
ain't nobody got time to be taking a whole bite of no.
You're right. This is where the old church folk got this part right. The old church folk understand them 12 disciples wasn't good. Them 12 disciples walked with Jesus so close, everything that wasn't like Jesus had to fall off of them.
Come on now. That you fella get it in the snack. If you don't get it in the snack, you're gonna get it in the stab. If you don't get it in the stab, you're gonna get it in the rip. touch the hem. Go ahead, touch
That's it.
the hem.
Yeah, Adrian, you right. Adrian said that's it. Them old folks say, listen, you ain't got to know everything. Just if you can just get close,
Watch it.
anything not like him will fall off of you. This is why you got to choose better friends.
Got to. Come on. Got
You have to.
Regardless of your people, regardless of what they're trying to do, regardless of what you're trying to do. Got to.
Got to.
Stay the course. Got to.
You
Oh,
have
Lord,
to.
that's a word right there, man.
Yeah. The old
That's an
folks
80 and above word.
That's why the old folks say.
Can I say this?
Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
I say this? I don't know if y'all can see the full spectrum of the screen, and I can't see all of it, but you know what?
What's that?
The hands are up in threes.
In
I'm
threes.
just saying,
Look
Father,
at you.
Son, and Holy Spirit. Don't play with me.
You
Don't
too
play
funny.
with me. And prophet in the middle. Don't try me. Don't make me read this whole. Come on now. And I see you
folk
where
always
you
represent
better
your
quit.
Jesus.
You better what? Don't make me read right to left and left to right. Okay, you know what?
Church folk.
Oh Lord,
Church
have
folk.
mercy. This is done deal right here. I'm rising. Oh
Queen
Lord.
T in there cooking them pancakes. Ain't nobody brought up church. She'd be like, that fluff with the anointed right there. That's that anointing fluff, right? What is you doing? Just flip the pancake over.
You don't see the bubbles? You don't see the bubbles? Look at the formation. Look at the formation.
That's how the Lord bubble us up. So we can be flipped to the second half
You
of
better
our
get
story.
get this mist on you.
No, church folk. These church folk always, everything is a sermon. I ain't mad at you. That's how
You better be grateful. Gratefulness has a whole nother aromatic life.
In that spirit, D Block churches tonight, and the question is, when is enough enough? So I guess when you look at the person and you look at your other representative and you say, you
In
know,
threes,
you've been
honey,
taking
Father,
a
Son,
little
and
bit
Holy
more of
Spirit.
my spot.
Don't care
I don't
nobody
need
said. I know what you told me.
you know.
Don't.
Yeah, no, you're right, Adrian. You're right. You're absolutely right. Sandra, you're right. You're absolutely, yeah, both of y'all right. She say D Block church tonight. Enough is enough.
Okay.
Enough is enough. Yeah. And
All
I guess
right,
you know
all
enough
right.
Enough. So we got to be the present for that one for sure. Yeah. For sure. Get our shit in 30 seconds. I'm just trying to tell you, that second you, that's your harvest that's coming up. Stop letting second you plant so much. And that's just what it is. Okay. That's just what it is. Come on, Arshia.
Look, let me tell you this. I knew.
I know you got a lot to say.
It's been bubbling up. Okay, I knew after I did my keynote, I was gonna put everything in that keynote. I'm gonna go to bed early. So guess what? I went to bed with my damn workout clothes on. I'm like, I'm gonna get it in anyway. I had my workout clothes on, right? So Grace said, "Are you up?" I said, "I'm up now. Come on, let's work out." Everybody else didn't want to work out because you know, it's like I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'm fighting through it. I'm tired. We gonna work out. Got my damn workout clothes on. We here now. Come on. That my daughter, it be your own kid. It be your own kid. She just be coming up with stuff like, "Mama, try these cheeses with this beef jerky." I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, look, Layla, I done told you I'm trying to do right.
Layla metabolism still work. Her metabolism still work. Okay. You don't cross 30. You don't cross 30. You got a 30-year-old metabolism. That's different.
And then she was just start putting it in my mouth, like. So I started eating a little piece of it, right? I'm like, yeah, you came on to something now. This is kind of good. So. I said, now you know what? Hide it, because you ain't doing right. You ain't doing right by me, It be your own kids that try to take you out.
Your own kids. Her sabotager be like, Layla, 3 days. I want you to give me some cheese. Give me some cheese 3 days from now.
She be like, Mama, before you get home, she be sending me a digital shopping list with the stuff I already planned out. I'm like, who think of this stuff?
That's it, for real. But see, when you're a vegan like Law, you ain't got to worry about beef jerky and cheese.
Right.
But Law, here's a new vegan dessert recipe.
That's
It'll show up on his Instagram timeline. It'll say plant-based caramel. You know, he'd be like, I need to try that. Yeah, I'm telling you, when it's time for you to do the right thing, evil, let's change it. Sabotager is always present. Always present. Prophet Jed, yesterday, I watched him yesterday. He was working out. And I watched him talk. And he was talking. And Renee must have said, "You talking too long." Because he was like, "For real, I gotta do another one?" Man, right? Like I watched it. He was trying to preach 5 minutes too early. Then Renee was like, "Nope. You got 2 more sets. You got 2 more sets." And he was like, "But the word of God, baby, 2 more sets." I watched it yesterday. Look, we'll use the word of God real quick, but baby, they need the word. The Holy Spirit is moving. After these 2 more sets, the Holy Spirit can move. You know what I'm saying?
That's that emerald. That's that emerald.
That's it. Come on, Private J. I think he was next.
A quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Renee said something, and that really kind of got my antenna up. We know that everything's perfect, but we always say we're not perfect. So if everything's perfect, aren't we perfect?
That is correct.
Aren't we perfect?
We are perfect.
Because if we're going, I'm not going to preach, but
you can if you want to. I done brought up sex and erectile dysfunction, losing a whole inch. Somebody got to preach after all. I didn't say it.
But everything's perfect.
Queen Chi can't even have me on speaker. She got her pass in the background, hearing all this stuff here.
Don't get me started. So when you're perfect, even though people say only perfect, only, the tradition would say only God is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But if God is in you and you're in him, you're perfect. Your life is perfect.
Yep.
Your wants are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And also your desires are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said, delight thyself in me, and I'll give you the desires of your heart.
Fair enough.
So if you're,
That's in there. And that's
Yes,
in
sir.
the Old Testament.
Yes.
Too. Yes. That make it a little different.
Wow.
We don't live under the law. Even in the law, then.
Yes.
God told you can get whatever you want. Okay, keep going.
So it's perfect, but we let that second. I'm Jerry, but Jay is just all jacked up.
Oh yeah, he all jacked up.
Jay just is jacked up. Jerry can shut that up. Roll your boat. But
Jay got a whole cheeseburger order in his mind right now. He can taste the melted cheese right now.
Hey, Jay trying to get a banana split ice cream.
Yeah, because Jerry doing the 40-day fast with us. Jay is like, I got a different kind of fast. Yeah. My fast includes me putting in my Betterment account. Look how good I did. Now I'm gonna need this burger. I get it.
That's what I wanted to say. I thought that
I appreciate you.
Everything is perfect.
I appreciate you. One of my most favorite foods is buffalo wings. I obviously ain't had none in a long time because Susan will come from Florida and slap him out my head. You know? You're doing so well, Antonio. Get him out of here. Right? She would fly from Florida instantly, in 2 seconds and get him out of my head. And I can't, if I tell you nothing else, I haven't, during this fast, which we got 5 days left, praise God. During this fast, I haven't craved chocolate or nothing because I don't have this. I got sugars all the way out my diet, so I don't have a problem with sugar anymore. And Susan was right about that. If you get rid of it, I don't even crave sugar. I have no sugar cravings whatsoever. But I be smelling buffalo wings for no reason.
Wow.
And I mean smelling them. I mean, my sabotager's like, oh, you still want buffalo wings? And let me tell you what happened last night before Chiquita go. What happened last night? So night before last, I cooked some carrots, which I hate. I hate carrots. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but I really despise carrots. I just do not. There's nothing about carrot. Well, I don't like sweet things, and carrots are sweet. I hate carrots. And I cooked some carrots, just stripped up, and some celery, and something else. And I put a little avocado oil in a pot, just enough, and I kind of skilleted them. I didn't, you know, I kind of, you know, I warm them up in a skillet. You know what I'm saying? I warm them up in a skillet because I get, yeah, it was good too. Now, of course, you got to eat that so much to say it was good. You know what I'm saying? I put some onion powder over it. I wanted to make it feel like it was meat when it got in my mouth. You understand, Tracy? I needed to feel like meat when it got up in there. And it was real good. And then last night, I was hungry. Well, it wasn't just last night. Like after I finished, did this 5 miles or 4 miles, whatever I did, I was really, really hungry. And I was like, damn, did I eat today? And I remember, see, I eat from 6 to 6. But I remember at like 11, I ate some grits, I remember, or something like grits. It was like couscous or something, you know what I'm saying? At like 11. So it threw me off because I only eat once a day, at least, you know what I'm saying, right? It's intermittent fasting. So come 6 o'clock when I'm ready to eat, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then I just ran 4 miles, so I'm really hungry. And I look in the refrigerator and I'm offended by these carrots. And I mean offensive, like, like walking up on one and talking about, you know, Jesus ain't real. Like that kind of offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we can't be friends no more, right? You know, that kind of offended. And I was so mad. And I don't get mad, but I was big mad.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I'm gonna cook something. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And I said to myself, I'm just gonna drink this water. And I put the water in my mouth and it tasted like dirt. Now, I know this water don't taste like dirt. It's natural spring water. But my little you is like, until you get to buffalo wings, ain't nothing fit to taste right at all. What water do it taste like dirt? It ain't make no sense. And this is what I did. I said, all right, I'm gonna play my video game, get that off. And that didn't work. I ain't want to play the game. I just got an attitude. There's only one thing I could do, and Adrian know what it was. I went to sleep.
Come on.
I went to sleep. I couldn't do nothing else.
Like that, you better lay your ass down.
That's it. That's it. I clearly got a whole attitude. So I know the only thing for that, I start looking at bread. I do not eat bread, y'all. I start looking at bread. I was like, I'm gonna put a ketchup package in my mouth or something. I was all sorts of all over the place. And the only thing I can do last night was take my butt to sleep because nothing good was coming with a woke Antonio with an attitude. There was nothing good coming out of that situation.
Remember yesterday morning, you explained to us how you have the greatness that you have and how you don't get upset and how you don't allow things to happen. But think about, you don't allow people to bother you. You don't allow people to mess your garden up. But the damn carrots.
The carrots.
Can mess up a garden. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
That's why your day ended like that.
That's exactly why.
This morning and tell us how great it was to do what you do and wake up with new mercies every morning.
Every morning.
So, for you to lay the bed like that, that's why they say
you so right.
Somebody then got to turn around and cover the teacher because that's just real.
No, you're right. And this morning I woke up full with no problem. I had a little.
I'm gonna need your sabotager not to cook carrots anymore because I can't stand cooked carrots either. I'll eat them raw, but but I will not eat a cooked carrot because it's absolutely disgusting. Just
absolutely
don't let your sabotage do that to you again, bro.
You
Just
right.
don't do
You
it.
right. You right. You right. It is
Because
awful.
I'll be pissed off, waking up hungry, and all I see is some damn cooked carrots. I'll be pissed off too.
You know, we just gonna go ahead and eat some burgers tonight. You know what I'm saying? I was mad. I was mad. I woke up full this morning, right? I had down the fix when we got some vegan meatballs up in here. I forget jackfruit, and I had toothpaste in my mouth, and I can't stand that toothpaste taste. I like toothpaste, but I don't like the taste to start my day. Because who wants toothpaste and anything else? It tastes terrible. Okay, go ahead, Chiquita. Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, I tried to lower your hand and ask you to mute.
Okay. I think I'm off mute. Okay, 1 second, baby. Okay. So perfect setup with the everything is perfect. So when you taught us that everything was perfect, and you've been teaching us about the harvest and having to account for the other parts of you, right? Like there is the wonderful part of you that's successful and all of these different things, these great attributes or whatever. And then there's the
user part of me,
wicked, evil part of you, right? And until you account for that part of you, then you cannot be a whole person. And so what I've been doing in that accounting of that aspect of myself is to thank that part of myself. Because those things have shown up, those sabotaging moments have shown up. The sabotager itself has shown up because we love our comfort zones. We love to feel protected. We love to feel safe, right? And so, and so it was doing its job. It was doing its job perfectly, right? And so when you look at it from that perspective, that the sabotager is doing its job to keep you safe, to keep you in the boundaries that you had determined that you wanted to be in. And now you don't want to be in those boundaries anymore. You're ready to expanding your awareness, expanding your light, expanding your influence and all these different things. Then what I've been doing is just thanking those parts, those elements of me. Thank you so much for serving. Thank you so much for showing up and doing what you did for me throughout the time frame that you were doing it for me. But I got it from here. So I don't need you to do that no more. I don't need you to follow the background, just fade away, okay? Because I got it from here. The real me got it from here, and we gonna take over and we gonna make it do what it do. And in every little aspect, little crevice of my life where I'm seeing the harvest that I don't want, I'm like, okay, well, thank you again. Thank you, little Chiquita, for doing all these things that you were doing, because in the moments when you were doing it, I was happy. I was happy being whatever I was happy being. And so now, and everything was perfect in that. And it helped me to be to the woman, the person that I am in this moment. And so thank you. And in gratitude and in honor, I honor you. I thank you. But again, you can fall back now. I got it from here.
That was good, right? That was real good.
Thank you, Queen Chi.
Thank you, Queen. That helps a lot.
Like that.
Thank you.
Because I just did a TED Talk. I was just at Mind Valley. So I got it. Oh, I'm not arrogant. No. I'm grateful. But I don't need to learn no more.
And speaking of, how do we get the replay on that?
Queen Chi, how do we get the replay to the TED Talk? And the Mind Valley. Well, we got the
the TED Talk, it's still in edits. So it has to be submitted formally to TED first, and then they release it on YouTube. So when that the edits are done, they'll give us a date of when that's happening, and then I'll let you guys know. So it'll be like a debut of the TED Talk on YouTube. And then the Mind Valley, we want to record the Mind Valley, but somebody recorded the entire thing for me. So maybe we'll have like a watch party or something of the video from the Mind Valley workshop.
All right. We look forward to it.
We're looking forward.
How Antonio may have an unofficial version of the Mind Valley, but I cannot confirm or deny if we have that. But if you join ATS TV, you'll be able to see it. Actually, it's going to be on YouTube as well, so don't worry about it. It's going to be on that as well. But anyway,
But the blessing of that, wait a minute before you say anything, teacher, guess what? Remember when you did the TED Talk and you were saying how the people weren't there, but we were there with you in spirit. So that little piece that happened this time in Mountain Valley, you were not by yourself and you knew it. I just wanted to put it up because
that's
I
true.
remember last time when you did the first original, you were upset, not upset, but nobody was there with you. You had somebody in your pocket, literally. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, because all the flights and stuff, when you mentioned Mind Valley, you met 15,000 new friends. Let me tell you how we do this, y'all. This was going to happen. Jaquita's going to look at her TED Talk. First off, she hated her company, her life, and air a year and a half ago. Just hated air. Air is just too much. It's giving me hay fever and all that stuff, right? Then she gets grateful. And she says, I love air. I love my life. I love my company. I love all this stuff. And she's so grateful that she creates TED Talk. Adrian, stupid apartment. You gonna kick me out when I'm paying? Fall into another apartment. Oh my God, look how grateful I am. Jaquita is gonna look at the TED Talk and say, oh my God, I look fat. Or she's gonna look at the TED Talk and say, oh, I should have said this. Adrian, they're gonna go to the restroom and be like, you know what, this is a great apartment complex, but I don't like the way they did the toilet. Antonio, get a car and be like, I should have got the other version. This is what we do. We pray for something and then get ungrateful in that something we prayed for. Because we brought second you with us. And second you say, now, Adrian, you can do better. Second you is a killer. Adrian's doing just fine, but you can do better.
I'm like she now. Wait a minute. You can take 7 seats. I'm gonna start appreciating that mug because you've been here with me. You've been riding out with me, and I've been benefiting because you've been like that. But I'm really like I can take it from here. Like, let me see what it looked like with me doing it. Okay, we see what it is with you running it, and we tired of this. So let me do what we need to do. You know what I mean? So then, like she said, you can take several seats, sir. Fall back. Watch me, Debbie. Watch me. Come on.
She said she's gonna be at A-Fest next year, which is the big one. Well, they're all big. That's the big. That's like that's like Mind Valley's TEDx.
That's vision. Apply to attend their events. You just can't pay for a ticket.
Well, you gotta sit on the microphone. Can anybody hear?
I said for A-Fest and for any Mind Valley events, you actually have to apply to be a participant in the event. Like you can't just like any other conference and just buy a ticket and attend. No, you have to apply. They have to accept you, and then you pay for your position. Yeah, that's not just a random, let me just go buy a ticket kind of thing. No.
And see, Antonio is well qualified to do A-Fest. Don't matter what it is. You want employees, got them. Income, got it. Talent, got it. Impact, got it. Well, apply. Second, you say, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Antonio. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. That second you show up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Second you apply. Nah. We got work to do, and then the company needs me. Yeah. I have blamed the company for many of things. Many of things. I have blamed this company for many of things, for sure. In my head solidly, and the deal is, I talk myself out of all these things. And I don't necessarily use Mel Roberts' 5-second rule, but I guess I do. I guess everybody does to get stuff done. Because I just be like, do it anyway.
So Bishop. So how do you others, how do you get rid of that sabotage? What is a
What got you? What, I can't. No, I got you. So yes, well, all right. That's 3 questions now. How do you get rid of it has two answers, and Grace just asks, can you get rid of it? So let me start with that one because that's the easiest. Can you get rid of it? Grace question, no. Your self-sabotager will be with you always. It's the paraclete in the opposite. It is not the Holy Spirit, but the moly spirit. You understand? The self-sabotager is always going to be with you. It's not going to change. Yeah. And the self-sabotager is so cold, it'll manifest, you know, your baby girl with beef jerky and cheese. You know what I'm saying? It'll use your loved ones that you trust, that you're willing to die for. Come on, just go ahead and eat this one more time. You know what I mean? It will, right? So no, can you get rid of your self-sabotage? Okay. It's always going to be there. Okay. The goal is to have your self-sabotage be in alignment with your desires. To have
Come on now, break it down. Oh,
yes.
No, I'm going to be quiet.
The goal is to have your self-sabotage be in alignment with your desires. I'll give you a great example about this because you've seen me do this test. If you've been here long enough, you're still going to fail it. You're going to fail the test. I say it every time, and you go, no, I'm not, and you're going to fail anyway. Now, or she'll be like, I didn't fail, but nope, she's going to admit it this time. She failed. Here's the test. Every last one. Look, every last one of you are going to make $1 million. There's no doubt about it in the next 3 seconds. See that? See what happened? I said, you're going to make $1 million. It's like, damn, right. Tracy's like, of course I am. What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
In the next 3 seconds. Now, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. That's not how it works. Wait a minute. That's not how it works. I can't do it in 3 seconds. That's that second you. Elon Musk version of 3 seconds. Elon Musk makes $1 million a second. All right. Before I finish this, another $1 million. The Rothschilds have no problem. So our second you typically comes up when we put time constraints on things. This is why I don't necessarily put time constraints on things. This is why I don't put time constraints on things, because that second you, my second you runs rampant when I put a time constraint on stuff. This is how I
like Jack. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do. Right? You just okay. I'm going to have 142 billion. This is Deanna by December 31st, 2030. I don't look all that. Look. That's too difficult. Not only is it too difficult, you also said, okay, so your God ain't strong enough to do it faster.
Watch it.
Well, somebody need to hear that.
Ouch.
Somebody need to hear that because Queen Chi just said, man, I wanted to go to A-Fest this year, but I couldn't make it work. She didn't say I couldn't afford it.
Right.
I couldn't make it work.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Grace. No, go ahead.
So what do you do? Because I know you follow Think and Grow Rich, that 6 step. That one of those steps is put a date on it. So what do you?
That's it, no doubt. And I'm gonna tell you not to put a date on it and to follow your 6 steps. I'd rather you put a date on it with the 6 steps of Think and Grow Rich or any 6 steps than not to put a date on it. Put a date on it. My date just don't work the way your date works. My date works something like this here. I would be 100 billion. Well, all right. Let me give you the real example. This is how Antonio does things inside his head. If you ever get inside my head, you're gonna go crazy.
God bless.
I'm gonna make $100 billion. I'm not gonna work hard for it. I'm gonna do all the hard work for it, but I will not work hard for it. And the easiest way, with path of least resistance, run that to me, Lord. Because I'm not playing about what I want, just like you not playing about what you want. I am done. Have it here, any way you have it here. After this conversation, God, we're not talking about this no more. You know what I want. And if I happen to put a timeline on it, I want it in the next 30 days. All right? But after that, I don't think about that time no more. I said what I want. You said.
Watch it.
In your Bible, I got it in black and I got it in red. And there's a lot of translations around this joint. You said that if I come to the throne boldly, you said nothing's impossible. You said I ain't got to pray in the synagogues and the corners of the streets where I may be seen by man. Go in my secret closet and you'll reward me in open. You said it. So run that. Can you imagine if the lady with the issue of blood didn't actually believe?
Okay. So
come on.
So I'm just saying, right? Oh my God. Okay, because this is throwing it in there Thursday. And I'm throwing it in there. Because I don't care what nobody say. I will continue to stand on his word, his promises, because y'all look like promises to me.
I know that's right.
That's what he said. That's what he told me when he brought me to you. Promise. I promise you, there is no way that no one can snatch me out of the hand of God Almighty. He said, I'm going to bring you before people. I'm going to put you in their lap. I'm going to bring you before great. You know what? I know. Because it's not a lie. And he told me only believe. And I'm telling y'all, you know what? I'm going to be quiet because I know, and I know where I'm at. And I show up. He told me to be present. I'm present every day.
Every day.
And if I ain't present, trust me, it's a reason why. And I'm still present.
Yeah. No. I'm glad you said that because Prophet Jay, so check me out. That's how you do the solutions. You're right. I'm glad present is where your blessing's at. Your blessing would never come where you're not present. That was for Sandra. Your blessings can only come wherever you present. If you present, there shall be your blessing. So if you just happen to be present around poison, all right, you're getting blessed with poison. If you're present with people who don't want you to be blessed, you're going to be present around people who are going to take your blessings. Wherever you present shall be your blessing.
Watch it.
Prove me now. That's what he said. Says the Lord of hosts. I'll open you up a window, pour you out a blessing where you're not at. That ain't what he said. You hear me? Did you get this? 100%. When I ask for something, man, when I ask for something, I forget what I asked for because I'm not asking. I'm not asking. I'm not asking. First off, I expect this frequency in my life right now. As a result of me expecting, I call it into existence. That's what you call extra. Fine, because you told me to do that. So give it to me. And once I finish, I am done. I'm going to give you a great example of this. Prophet Jerry, how do you stop yourself from doing this stuff? I just text message them. Be ready at 2:30. Now I ain't got no choice to take my little self out there to that hot old park, huh? God bless. Because I said be ready at 2:30. It's 12:24. Yeah. And we all know me. If I say I'm going to do something, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So you got to know how you work and trap yourself. I'd rather be trapped in prosperity than find myself trapped as a slave.
Woo. Watch yourself.
I don't want to work out I don't want to do nothing. The only thing I want to do is sit in my drawers, play my game, and have other people feed me. And if I can convince Queen Chi to use the restroom for me, I drink beer all day. All day I drink beer. Now go use your bladder. I would.
You sound like me telling the kids that somebody go pee for me.
I'll be at the bar right now. You hear me? Right now. If Phil could watch golf all day, Phil would. Right. The mortgage just don't get paid with golf unless he playing golf. You understand what I'm saying? We all want to do nothing. Right. But the truth is, if we did nothing for eternity, we would be very bored. True. Yeah. We'd be very bored. I'm gonna tell you something. Deanna woke up this morning. put her business out there. I said, wait a minute now. You sabotage her. And I said, you know what? We're gonna talk about this morning. I ain't had nothing to talk about for the Thursday. I had it for 6:30 and I had it for the morning. Right. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about. And because I wanted, I love all three of them match. And I said, I'm gonna use me and you as an example. We're gonna talk about the. Am I lying?
Nope.
I said we're gonna talk about the two U's this morning. Let me tell you what happened. Deanna said, "You're gonna be mad at me, but I want to fast." This was 35 days ago. And I was like, no, you're not doing this, because every time you do it, because she did one before, and she really wanted something. And the other two, she stopped. And she'll never she's compulsive too. She'll never want to do like a 1 day fast. It's always 40 days, no food. I'll be like, all right, because we did that last time.
For 40 days
we did that. Nights. See, the last one we did was 40 days, no food. And Taquita, I put my foot, no, we're not. If we do this, first I said, if we do this, we're going to do it my way. Yep. But I got questions first. Yeah. Because I want to see what the hell are you fasting for? Now I can't say for that's exactly how I said it too. Yep. That's exactly how I said it. And I said, listen, now hold on. Now I can't determine why you fast. Mm-hmm. I just need to know it's a real reason. Because if you want something, that ain't enough. We don't fast because we want. You don't fast because you want something. You fast because you want to become what you want. So I'm trying to see, is this superficial or what? She gave me the reason. I was like, damn. I don't know why y'all think I'm good. That is not. I may have presented this fast to y'all faultless 2 days later, but that is not how it came into existence.
Listen, real quick.
Yes,
Today's Thursday. Yesterday, Arshia and I worked out, and normally Arshia is the one who texts me, say, "Hey, you awake?" And it was 4:28 because we work out at 4:30 in the morning. It was 4:28. I said, she ain't text me yet. Let me just text her and see, because if she don't say that, I'm going back to sleep. She said, "Yeah, I'm awake and I'm ready." Damn. That's
the way she told the story. The way she said the story, she said it the black way. I'm up now. That means, girl, you woke me up. That's
and I had my working out clothes on.
She had on her clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
She had on her
clothes. So all she had to do was get up. So you did right there.
Yeah. Look, both of y'all was waiting on the way out for the either one of them. If she don't hit me, I ain't gonna hit her. I understand, because ain't nobody trying to sit up here and get all sweaty to take another bath. I got time for that. Oh yeah, so I know I presented the fast. I even told you I'm gonna do a big old PDF. I said I'm not gonna do a PDF. I'm gonna do this damn fast. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But when I presented, I was like, all right, we're gonna do it fast, y'all. Blah blah blah. I told her, I said, all right, fine. But this is what we gonna do. We ain't doing no food. I said, you're going to do all Dr. Sebi, period, which is a big deal for her because she is queen of, let me just get this burger real quick, you know what I'm saying? You understand, right?
Let me get this pizza. Let me go eat this peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ooh, it's some noodles up in here. Let me go eat this sandwich. Ooh, and these chips.
Yeah. So look, I got off of soda. She went to sweet tea with sugar in it. I'm talking about the black folks sweet tea, y'all.
That red diamond.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. The one that you go, oh yeah.
The diabetes tea.
That's it.
Yeah. The tea so sweet you chew it. Oh yeah.
That's that diabetic tea right there.
That went down good.
Yeah.
The full chew.
That was good. You chew the tea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that went down good. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I said, fine, we're gonna do the fast. But then I told her, this is what happened yesterday. This is a great way to get ready in the car. I mean, this will happen 35 days ago. I said, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna fast for real. You cannot quit. And I'm gonna make sure you can't quit, because I'm gonna tell everybody tomorrow. I'm gonna put you under the spotlight. That's what
we all in it. We in it together.
I'm telling y'all, and I say now of course, because she always say this dumb stuff, but it's just gonna be me. No, that is not how it works. If you fasting, we fasting. That's not how it works. I'm like, so that means if she fasting, I'm on a damn fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, fine. And I said, but I'm a fast in a support role. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the full thing. Well, I'm already Dr. Sebi, so mine is I added what I had to do was continue to Dr. Sebi, but I had to work out. So if y'all remember on the Face Pain 2020, I was like, damn it, you convicted me.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to be working out. And here he is with the pubic something cancer, whatever the hell he said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this man is outworking me. Because my fast was I want to be in support since I can't like do Dr. Sebi, I'm already on it. So my fast is, but you need to work out, don't you? Because you're going to fast from not working out. How about that? See, I'm grateful now because I've been doing it. Now I'm addicted to working out. And me and my kids is bonding. You get them because we not this 3 weeks. Well, I ain't say 35 days because I skipped the first 3 days. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on.
I failed the first 72 hours of the fast. Because every time I thought about working out, I got tired. I got tired thinking about working out. I was done when I was thinking about working out. Ooh, I'm already tired. I'm not about to get down here and do this.
Did you feel the sweat too? Did you feel the sweat?
I got hot. I'm not finna do this. I'm real talk. I'm not finna do this. And this what happened. And then so she said, well, you gonna fast for money? I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And ask Grace, they were sitting right up here. I'm not gonna do that. I am not about to ask for no damn money. I said, this is what I said. I did that already. I did that winter solstice. I recorded it, put it on YouTube. Please hear me. When they ask me, I got an attitude. I'm not about to ask again. I said what I wanted. It's out there. I'm not finna do it. Nope. I'm not. And I ain't talking about like, I don't want to bug God. No. I'm not thinking of how I'm not trying to be respectful for God. God need to respect what I said. See, you that may have rubbed you the wrong way. But that's what your sacred text says.
Because he said it.
Your sacred text
said it.
Believe
I'm always going to say, you said. That's what you told me.
See, it's time to stop believing in God and believe God gonna say what God gonna do. You stop it. Now, at this point, God need to believe I'm worthy of this. I'm not about to ask again. And I'm serious. I said that was, so that was a couple of days ago. So I'm not mad.
That was so powerful.
I'm trying to help you, man.
Because when we started the Spain 2020 and what we talked about yesterday on the phone on the meeting we had yesterday, that was in my mind that day. That day, because it's like, wow, things like when last Tuesday we just got home. Wednesday I wanted to stay home. I wanted to stay in the bed, do exercise in the bed.
You gotta tell me. I want to be I don't want to come back after I go run 4 miles in 111. Look up the field like in Galveston, Texas right now. Look it up and then share it on the screen when you find it. Please don't think it's triple digits outside. And I want to go work out in the air conditioned place, but Chiquita, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna do well in the air conditioned place. I'm not. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna find every reason to listen to music more than I work out.
Yeah.
And in the air conditioned place, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check my phone after every set. Yeah, see, I don't want to. You see, second you is gonna say, well, let's just make sure the company doing well. I'm not gonna do well. I can't. Chiquita get to work inside with the AC. I can't do that. She 40 plus with a flat stomach and 5 kids. I ain't got a flat stomach and I ain't got no kids that come from my womb. Her stomach flatter than mine. You hear me? So she got more discipline than me. I can't do it.
What it is right now.
What's the feel like?
I typed in feel like, and this popped up.
That's a lie. They lied. They lied. Okay. Let me. You cut that here. That's the first time Google ever lied. Google, that's the first time Google ever lied.
That's your other self setting you up.
That's the well, you know, down here it is. It feel like she's right. That's she put up the barometric temperature. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, well, you gotta remember we're in Southeast Texas. Humidity. Real feel is 104. Because while it's 88, the humidity says, you forget all that science.
This one here.
It's 104 outside.
We sweating out here in these streets.
You can set your AC on 88 and be okay. You ain't gonna be okay, but you can be okay. But set your AC on 88 or cut your AC off and see if it don't feel like outside in a few hours. You crazy as hell. You think 88. By the time everything leather in this car, we about to get into fit the burn. The leather seats and the steering wheel. There ain't no 88. You understand? 104 feel like it's what that say. Now think about this. I tell Deanna, Grab, I'm not for the pray no more. I'm not for ask for no money. And I watched Deanna sabotage this morning. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Deanna sabotaged this morning. I was running the play. And in 24 hours, Antonio, let me see. Deanna, how much did Antonio get paid?
$106,000.
In 24 hours, I paid $106,000. Well, I appreciate you.
I know that's another point.
That's not the point.
Woo-wee!
The point is, I've been walking around saying, and in fact, but that's too low because there's more coming. You know what I'm saying? There's more coming. It should be something like 200,000, but that's not the point. Here's the point. Deanna went this morning. Sabotage goes, girl, let me tell you. Wake up tired. Do this, do that. Now, luckily for me, in 5 minutes, she was like, you right. And I watched her. I watched her work through it. I watched her put on Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started. I ain't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. I did not say a word. I let her have it. I wanted to say so much, Quincy. I wanted to say, you say so much. My brain, the abuser in me wanted to say all sorts of negative things. And I watched her work it out. And I watched her listen to, and we had like 1 minute left in the trip. And she must have been sabotaging super in her brain. She put on a full song, couldn't listen to it but 1 minute. But it must have been just enough. You know what I'm saying? It must have been just enough for her to go through and get it. And I'm telling you that because that's how we are. We can see God do the impossible and then go, oh, hell no, you're not going to do that around here, God. And that real us will show up. No. We're seeing that real us will show up. Yeah. That real us will show up. Real talk.
But it forces you to be transparent where you hadn't been transparent. And it forces you to get a grip on who you say you want to be. That's
no doubt. But here's the deal, though. The crazy part is, who else made $106,000 in 24 hours, Deanna?
Me.
And that's what happened. So, see, I set you up. I didn't want you to think she sabotaged because me. No, she sabotaged because she ain't on it. And her sabotager said, we don't belong here. No. I'm not talking about it. She worked it out. But listen to me. When you have you ever made $106,000 on your own?
No.
And she went to sleep scared. Woke up not scared. Woke up saying, I'll be damned. We are not going to have a good day. And y'all, let me tell you what y'all do. I don't know, I just got a feeling in my stomach. Use a damn lie. What you got is your sabotage in your stomach. You ain't got no feeling. You're not psychic when you know some. Nope. You're justifying how you genuinely need everything to fall apart. Because Deanna is going to be embarrassed if she mess up all that money. So the best way not to get embarrassed is have somebody else mess it up. Don't act like that ain't y'all. And you could tell I'm in it. I do my little crescendo thing, right? Don't act like that ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like that ain't y'all. Receive this. Receive this as deep as your spirit go. That second, you don't want you to have nothing but comfort. And making money is very uncomfortable because money is just energy. And if you want 1,000,000 energies, you got to expend 1,000,000 energies. If you want $1 million, it's 1,000,000 energy. Tracy says, you know what? I don't want to go back to the school district. Okay, you don't have to. But now, however the white man has been paying you is your job now. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but that is what it is. To a black woman, that is what it is. I said it the way she needs to understand it. It's time for you to get the security that the school district has been providing. And you can't do that in comfort. You got to be on Phil and Susan every Tuesday trying to learn. Because since you want to be a speaker, well, you can't do that not at practice. I'm telling y'all from the bottom of my heart, the moment you desire to do good, Neil Donald Walsh says the opposite, everything unlike what you desire will show up. Paul, the apostle, says evil is always present. No matter how you translate this, the moment Queen She said, you know what, I'm going to do this TED Talk. The universe or the devil said, no, the hell you not. And I mean, they couldn't find a pilot. 5 flights. She was, I don't know if she told y'all, she was in the airport for over 19 hours. Do you understand how slow time goes in the airport? Time moves differently in the airport. It is the Twilight Zone. That 19, her back was hurting from sitting down the whole time. You know how much extra money she spent trying not to be bored? You know how much meals she ate she wouldn't have not necessarily ate, but ain't no pescatarian or no, you know, ain't no something she would have ate at the airport. And even if she found something at the airport, it was $15 for sherbet with the berries on it and a little crushed graham crackers.
Yes.
And she had to look at the back of the thing. You know, all that stuff. I'm telling you, the moment she said, I'm going to do this TED Talk, the day before, everything tried to make her not show up. And it would have been so sad, but easy for her to say, see, because her sabotager wanted to say, don't go here and fail. You ain't practiced enough. But her big you was practicing. So what happened in this universe was she got the harvest of big you. Because big you was working on that TED Talk all the time, sabotaging you, was trying not to let that happen. So the harvest she got was the trip to Dallas and a trip down here to Texas and the video. She did a lot. And she got that harvest. But the opposite still had to show up. I had to calm Grayson down today. Stop. It's just energy. And we just in it. That's it. There ain't no get on session. It's just energy. We just in it. But I promise you, not nan one of us would have blamed Queen Chief for missing her TED Talk. And the devil show tried. You ain't going on this damn TED Talk. I can't stop you from performing when you get there. But I can make sure you don't get there. And then when she got there, and this frustrates her with an image that went in her brain. because she had the lunch, the celebratory dinner, the family members on the front row. She had all that up here, and now she all alone. And her brain would have been saying, see, this always happens to you. You always got to do this company alone. Come on, don't fool me now. All you entrepreneurs.
Come on, sir.
Ain't nobody going to be there for you. They could have tried harder. Could have did this, right? I'm not saying that's what the real her is saying. I'm saying that sabotager is smart.
Yeah.
You're going to be alone and you're going to fail. And now you can't practice in the room like you wanted to. Nope, you got to do it in the mirror. Just quit. But she kept showing up, and of course, we all know she rocked it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, she did.
Come on, Tracy, last words on you. Go ahead, take your time.
I just want to say this was very, very helpful, this entire session. Like you just mentioned, the whole part of wanting to like leave the district and things like that. I literally have been thinking about speaking for the past 2-3 years. I've been writing and never have taken the steps out to do it. And that's because the sabotager, and it's evident, has always told me, nobody's going to listen to you. Why should they? Why should anybody read your books? Why do you think that anybody is going to take your advice about any of those things that, you want to talk to them about? Look at your past. Why would anybody want to, take their advice from someone who has a past like you? And I was looking through my book here. I've written all of those as like reasons why you should not do this. And I have a whole list of all of the reasons. And this just is like, it's confirmation that that's what it is. It's that other me telling me that this isn't for you. And one thing like I've always learned is not to tell everybody your dreams and your goals. But I thought about it. If I wouldn't have told the right group of people my dreams and my goals, I would have never gotten to this connection to being a part of this group. And now the sabotager tells me, okay, yeah, you're a part of this group, but you don't know what you're doing. I've been wanting to start a podcast. One of my I was teaching, and in the middle of teaching, one of my students said, Miss, you should do a podcast. And literally, this was in the middle of me having these thoughts in my head already, but I was always telling myself, you don't know what a podcast is. You don't know how to do it. And I still question, how do you do a podcast? How do you start? And like, that's something I've been wanting to do. But the sabotager is so, like you say, is so strong and so sneaky. And I've always heard the scripture that, that evil is always present. And I've always looked at it as it being the enemy, or, the devil, or like you said before, it's not in God's plan. It's not in God's will. If it's in your will, God. But the fact of the matter is it's me.
Yep.
All the time.
All the time.
So thank you so much for this lesson today. It's really hitting home.
Yeah, no, yes. Y'all clap for her. Y'all clap for her.
Yes.
Gianna, I just sent you a link that may work. And here's the deal. I don't mean to take away.
That's why you're going to show up and show out.
No doubt.
Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah. I don't mean to take away your devil. I promise you I don't. I'm not saying anything about your religion. I'm just saying not only. Because what happens is I get so much credit to these outside forces. Let me tell you something. When you turn yourself against you, you don't need no outside enemy.
That's it.
You don't need one. You will do it yourself. You will. This is the reason why. If y'all understood, you don't understand, because I make it look easy. I'm not saying that. They tell me I make it look easy. This is their words. I don't get up here and talk. Yeah, I got written down stuff. Like, for real. Like, I need y'all to get that. But this stuff be written down. Like, all the way down. And then I committed to 99% of the time, I then committed to memory. Like, I can do this all day. All this stuff is written down. I can do this all day. Written down, 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 like all this stuff. And then you come over here, like all these little folders over here, you come to esoteric. Written down, 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 written down. Look, like for real, look. Written down, written down, written down, written down, written down. It don't matter. It just literally go on and on and on and on and on. I'm not joking. Do you understand how hard it is to get in front of smart people who are woke, who BS radars on like 12, and then hit a home run every time? You know how much work goes into that? Yes, it does. And then have an open Q&A the whole time? Do you understand how, if you don't know your stuff, the last thing you want is a question to come after you?
Listen.
Please hold your questions to the end, please. Yeah, that's that's me trying to run out of time so I can't answer your question. You understand? Please. I'm telling y'all, you are a flaming loser. You are. Everybody else. I'm not. When I die, they'll be like, he was good. He was mean, though. He was mean. But he wasn't mean. Look. I'm the friend you got to justify. But look, just hear him out. Just hear him out. Just give him a chance. You'll see. He's not. I'm that friend. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a. Well, I am a teacher.
On your tombstone, you suck.
You suck. Dash Antonio T. Smith Jr. I don't know. Nobody will say you suck more than me, right? Nobody. Because I'm not really, the reason why people love me and hate me at the same time is because I'm not really in the role of a teacher. I am a teacher. I'm more in the role of an accountability partner. And nobody likes accountability partners. Nobody likes that. All right, Frida, did you do it today? Just let me make it. I'm gonna do it. You didn't know. You didn't give me enough time to see if I was gonna do it. The day ain't over, right? All that stuff. I'm not telling you, Deanna, sabotage because she's a bad person. I'm not telling you that I don't sabotage. I've talked about nothing but my sabotages. I'm telling you, I'm wise enough to go, all right, Jaquita, stand right here. Because I'm a loser. This is what I'm saying in my head. You just stand over my shoulder until I get this done. Is it her? No. You know what I know about me? I do well in front of a crowd. You are now a crowd. I must now get this done. Because the one thing Antonio don't like doing is looking stupid in front of somebody. So you stand right there so I can get this done. And if I'm too scared to do it, all right, Grace, fill this first part out. And I'm gonna do this second part. Do this third part. The Inc. 500 that Taquita want me to do, we got all the way done. And there were some hard questions. Well, too hard for me to dictate over the phone. I said, well, just send them to me and I'll give them to you. They still ain't done. Now, the truth is, I'm gonna do them when I get back. But if I don't get back and I say I'm too tired, I've already given Deanna full permission to tell me, you're letting us down. And that's going to be my trigger to whip it back in shape. I know me. And I can't wait to lose because that's it. I can't wait to lose. And the reason I can't wait to lose is twofold. The one, winning is real scary because it makes me be a me I don't feel like being. I'm trying to keep it all the way real. I don't feel like you might work out 5 days a week, but you want that body, don't you? Yeah, I want to. Can we get surgery? I just want to wake up.
Shoot!
Let
me do one of them lap bands and just show up on y'all. I disappear for 6 weeks, come back skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to take other people's dreads and cut them and put them in mine. And 6 months from now, if I keep it in there for 6 months, mine will tie into there.
That's me.
Look,
I want a ponytail.
You understand, y'all? Listen, let me tell you something. I want to come back tomorrow with my dreads down right here, and I will act like these is mine, and you ain't gonna be able to convince me otherwise. Because I want everything, not just instantly. I don't want to work for it, and I don't want to work for it. And most importantly, I don't want to be responsible for it not working.
Yeah.
So I need it to be Chiquita phone. So I could take the high road and say, "Don't worry about it. We'll work it out." So that makes me feel good. Taking the high road because she messed up my life makes me feel good. It does.
Yeah.
See, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm acting like God. I forgave her. She owed me one. Instead of, damn, I messed that up myself. Even if I put it in her hands, that's still my fault. See, I can't handle that. Like, you want me to take responsibility?
Tough.
Like, I'm the reason I'm not winning? No.
My God.
That ain't what the Bible say, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. It's not in God's will. No, it just wasn't my time yet. It's coming. I just can't see it. I'm tired of stuff I can't see. I'm sorry, that came from my soul. My bad.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably felt that one too. You probably felt that one. That came from a different place. Come on, Freedom, so I can
feel you.
That came from way down here.
Yes, I felt that. I felt it. I really do. And I just want to say, thank you guys for your transparency. Thank you for, being open. And I'm just really glad for Queen T and what she said. And what you all are doing is really showing me that my self-sabotager is really strong and has been really loud. And the things that you all have said today is giving me courage, because I usually quit. I usually listen to that self-sabotager. Yep. But when you were talking about all the things that Queen T went through to have to give her speech, things like that, it's giving me courage to say, keep going, Frida, and not listen to that self-sabotager anymore, because I have allowed that self-sabotager to control my whole entire life.
Amen.
And this day, you all have opened up my eyes to the fact that what has really been going on in my life. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I will honor that person, that part of me that always is there, and put her to silence, let her take a back seat and let her know it's okay. I got it from here. Thank you guys so very much.
Come on, y'all clap for that. That's amazing.
Yes, Miss Frida.
So we're done. I want to play a video to end, but I just want to give you that actionable repeated step. I can't wait to blame Queen Chi on why my relationship didn't work. Or whatever it is that I wanted.
I don't know how, but I'm just thinking, looking forward. I don't know.
No, that's fair. You're right. No, you're right. You did. Thank you so much. You're right. You're right. I know. You so right. You're absolutely right. I'm looking forward to making sure it's Chiquita's fault. And I'm not gonna make her feel bad for it. Because that don't make me feel like a winner. Giving her grace makes me feel like a winner. So I would rather win at being better than her. Oh, y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me.
Come on. You
I'd
talking,
rather
Antonio.
win at creating a situation where I can prove I'm a better person than her than win at actually getting my dominant desires. See, what I want to do is I want her to believe, think, know, and only see. Hold on, multitask. I know you're doing what I said, but don't do it right now. I want Deanna to know, yeah, I did that. I forgave you. I want you to know, Renee, I did that. I forgave you. More than I want my actual desires.
Yeah.
See, I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to be better than you. That's the sabotage.
But then you got to ask yourself, how long you going to do that?
As long as you let me get away with it. I hope for the next 90 years. I just need everybody to think I was successful. What's really going on in my life ain't none of y'all business. That's between me and the Lord. This is what we do. I'm only saying what we're not supposed to say out loud. And I'm not saying this as some illustration to where I'm telling you I say this stuff. I am being very transparent. I am telling you I say this stuff. And every day I fight out of that stuff. Mm-hmm. I follow through with it and go, no, don't do it. And then follow through with that. It's a journey for me. It is a continuous tug of war. Every time Jaquita asks for something, trust me, and when she asks for something, it takes all day. She never asks for something that don't take all day. And I'll be like, fine, okay. And then I'll use her as a reason not to write a chapter. Mm-hmm. Man, I need y'all to hear this.
Yeah. That's so. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I'll blame God for being a servant. No. Come on. All right. Yeah. The Lord sent her. The Lord sent her to me to be a blessing. I did your will, God. And God be like, fine, you ain't gonna get your dreams in. Since you blaming me, I blame her. Then I blame God. Sound like Adam, huh? But this woman you sent me.
Watch it.
It's not that. I feel like that's in the Bible, Grace. The woman you sent me. It was right Renee's fault. It was Renee's fault. It wasn't me.
All up in your face. All up.
It was Renee's fault.
You all up in the Kool-Aid.
It was Deanna's fault. This woman you sent me. Yeah, send me a better one. And God be like, I would, but you don't deserve one. You got the best one. You got the best one. Genuinely. I have done nothing but 2.5 hours proving to y'all how much I suck. And I am highly successful by worldly standards. Mm. And I suck. So imagine what's going on in your head.
I was just going to say, I get what you're saying, but the way it came across to me is that my suck sucks over your suck. Oh my God.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want y'all to take it. Don't take the high road, because I have not taken the high road at any point in this call. Don't take the high road. Take that I'm in the top 1% and my mind is just as messed up as yours. But, and this is a help Prophet Jerry asked about a question about Renee and perfection. But everything is perfect. And the only thing we're doing is choosing a perfect way not to get what we desire. That's what we're doing. We're just choosing the perfect way to have us fail. Let's listen.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tennessee Williams, Arthur Miller, Eugene O'Neill, Edward Albee, August Wilson. August Wilson is one of the greatest playwrights in the history of American or world theater. It is a privilege, an honor, a responsibility, a duty, and a joy to bring his brilliance to the screen. I am particularly proud and happy about the young filmmakers, actors, singers, writers, producers that are coming up behind my generation. In particular, Barry Jenkins. Young people understand this young man made 10, 15, 20 short films before he got the opportunity to make Moonlight. So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson, P. Henson. If it were easy, there'd be no Octavia Spencer. But not only that, if it were easy, there'd be no Viola Davis. If it were easy, there'd be no Michael T. Williamson, no Stephen McKinley Henderson, no Russell Hornsby. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
See you at work.
Yes.
Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate. All right, everybody. Love you. Everybody. That's it.
Love you more. Wow.
Love you more. All right.
Love y'all. See you at work.